What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, the Tar Heels ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Horned Frogs offense will get the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, TCU! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score TCU 7, North Carolina 0.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So North Carolina's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nestles it in at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get it. It's a seam wide open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Frogs in the hurry up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Haul them
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Heaves it on the run. Pulls it in on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Sends it back in motion. Off play action on first down. Looking to buy time. Gets away from one. Smashes through the tackle. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's gone. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Tar Heels.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
North Carolina, 7.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And some room to work. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on first down. just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. Turning on the Jets. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it, and they did just that.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The inside handoff. It's a running room, and he's dragged down. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Pressure coming. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Second down coming up.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
North Carolina.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arizona State dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite quarterbacks from Jake Plummer to Brock Osweiler, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dropping back, it's Hoover. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, running back on the move. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the inside. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Goss. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Goss. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Huge loss on the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Try and play action. Looking to scramble. There he goes.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, it's Payne. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Slings it downfield. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Leaves it with the running back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He'll keep it himself. Finding an escape route. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff, it's Barnes. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. just going to keep it after the snap. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Horned Frogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Lopez wants to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the heat. Look out, he's got room. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Result of the play is
Here's the handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be brought down. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going right to work up top. He'll pull it down. Took care of it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. Gets away. He'll try to do it himself. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. He'll run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives into the 10-yard line. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. The offense coughs it up. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There's nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got a man, it's Ship. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To the air on second down. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They go to the ground.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. To throw, it's Hoover. Makes the grab, it's McAllister. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll throw on third down. Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback keeps it.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. And the defense drags him down. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Grab near the marker. It's McAllister. Wide open spaces. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the... He's loose. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, TCU! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Late in the game, as a coach, you're trying to find something that will work, and how about the big fella, the tight end, comes up huge. You needed a play, you found him, and he delivered.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez wants to fire. Keeps it going. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Second down, he'll throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Unloads it left. It's complete. At the 35, he's got room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Got it in the middle. It's Ship. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Lopez to pass. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. The Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pocket breaking down. Last chance, and he's got it! He's got it for the touchdown! And they can send it to overtime with the kick, or do they dare try to win it here?
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6 now. What are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.